Hey, this is The Follow Through. I'm Pastor Fred. Great to have you with us. We are listening to God, but also living for Him. We are getting just so deep into this being challenge. And this week we're looking at something so important, where we're called to seek solitude. In other words, we're called to intentionally find time and create time to be just alone with God, to be looking at the Word and be praying. And today we are in day number 31. If you're following along in the Being Challenged book, you can go to beingchallenged.com if you want to grab a copy of one of those. Passage today that we're in, grab your Bibles, John 15:5. All right, you got all that? This whole section is so incredibly important. It's one of those passages that I go to again and again, and I pray that it would be one of your go-tos as well, because it really strikes to the heart of the matter of our lives. And really, why would we need to spend some time with God, like just me and Him? Well, as we've talked about, there's a lot of distractions, right? There's a lot of things in life that are going to pull me away from Him. And as He says in this section, I'm going to read verse 5. He says, I'm the vine. Right? There's that tree that grapes grow on, and it has a thick trunk to it, right? And that goes into the ground. There's roots. And then there's all these branches, right? So He's the vine. He's the part that's rooted in the ground, that has those roots, and that brings all of the nutrients, all the things that the rest of the plant needs come from that trunk, right? From that base of it. And He says, okay, He's the vine, we're the branches. It's real simple. He's the main part. He's the hub. He's the brains. He's the heart of it. He's the everything of it. And He says the branches exist only because they come out of, see how that works? They come out of that base. They come out of that trunk, that main part of it. And He says, if you abide in me and I in Him, He it is that bears much fruit. For apart from me, you can do nothing. Now, what was that last word? He didn't say, apart from me, you're going to have a rough time. Apart from me, you're going to come up empty sometimes. No, He says, apart from me, you can do nothing. Like in terms of serving Him, in terms of having new life, in terms of sharing Him without Him, you just can't accomplish any of that. It's just not going to happen. Why? Because you're not going to want to do any of that. It's just everything dries up, everything shrivels and dies, just like a branch when it's separated from the tree, from the rest of the tree, doesn't have a shot. It's going to die. And so that's why He's saying, stay put, stay connected. And that's where this solitude time comes. That's where we stay connected, where we go to Him, where we, with all the distractions set aside, and it's really hard to do, I get it. It's really hard to listen to Him, to really listen to Him. You got to clear some stuff away. You got to maybe find a place that doesn't have all those distractions. For some people, it's their car. It might be the bathroom. It might be a place in your house where maybe no one else goes. And I'm not saying you should hide there. That's not the point. But the point is to say, you know what, I got to maybe tell my friends or my family, hey, I got to go here for a couple minutes, and I just got to take some time. One of the best strategies that I hear a lot of folks share is they get up super early before everyone else. And that's a great way to start your day doing that. All right, so today's all about focus and focusing on Him and all of that. And the challenge from the book today is to intentionally, and that's the word, slow down. Slow down. In fact, write out the verses of John 15, 1-5, word for word. Just write them out. And think about each word that you're writing. Think about how you can do nothing unless you're connected to Him, and how He has connected us to this vine. He has made us a part of His family. What an awesome, awesome thing. And so let's do that. Let's slow down today, and let's listen for His voice in His Word as He is reminding us of this connection that we have because of Him. All right? See you next time for another follow through.